Hello and welcome back to the Metropole Grid. My name is Andre. Thanks so much for tuning in. It's currently Pi Day, and we're playing in the competitive lobby and taking it on that, which is something we haven't done in a while. This hand's not bad, but let's be ambitious. This is a lot better. Ooh, Jemison. Haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I don't know if a lot of people are playing Jemison in competitive. I'm a big fan. Best of luck. Have fun. They kept their hand too, which means it's probably good. And one of the best things we can possibly do against or as Jemison right now is score out. Also take over turn one. Bad pub is a pretty big deal against. I'm gonna make my face a bit smaller. It's a pretty big deal against Sunny because it's generally equivalent to giving them one more link. But let's see what we can do. This is the 4th Rock Residential deck, which I've tuned a bit since you've last seen it on the channel. It's been doing really well for me. I haven't had the opportunity to play it in, sick. I haven't had the opportunity, oh, that's not good. I'll probably get some things here. But I haven't had the opportunity to play it against it, play it on the competitive lobby, just because, fuck. Generally when I'm playing, there's not a lot of games in the competitive lobby, which is kind of a bummer. And they also got the Oberth, man, they got the 2 good picks. Question is, do we stop this with Mouseless or Ice Wall? I think Mouseless is more taxing. We're never going to really advance this up. But it's definitely more taxing. We probably want to end the run to score, to fast advance through. So let's put this on HQ. Let's put this on R&D. And we can technically afford to res it. This is only 3 credits to res. And I don't know whether they can afford to run through this multiple times. They also have to respect Archer, which again, right now doesn't do much. Just running archives. Are they playing Tapworm? Why would they do that? Data leak. Oh, it's one of these. So, if you haven't seen the Data leak reversal decks, they generally run with Jackson Claire, get a tag, and then use, what's it called? Citadel Sanctuary to remove the tag at the end of their turn, which is not going to be difficult considering they already have 2 link. And we generally don't have that much money. So I think we definitely have to go fast. The good thing is they don't have a lot of programs. I think they run one of... No, maybe they just run Overmind. Overmind in their Nexus, so I think Spiderweb's actually pretty good here. It's more taxing for Overmind. Now let's just set up, because if we draw into the Atlas, we can fast advance with Quarantine System. That's pretty good. And they're just going to drip up. That's fine too. Money's also really good. Love the channel, Andre. Oh, thanks so much. I think we want to double ice this, just so it's harder to get into Nexus, and next turn we can drop an Oberth in it. I'm not sure whether dropping Oberth is better than dropping Quarantine System. Quarantine System is super good to deal with Vamp, and this deck could be running Vamp. But let's put this on server 2. That might, like, thanks so much. It might, like, encourage them to run HQ to Vamp us, so... Wait, what am I saying? I forgot that thought. Sorry, that was pretty bad. This streaming? Nah. Recording, though. And there we go, we got a John's... We probably wanted a piece of ice for archives. Okay. We need to go a bit faster. We need to find an agenda. No agenda just yet. Not great. Putting this in the server is really good because we can also fast advance a 5-3. And if we get a 5-3... Oh wow, I'm a candid camera. Smile. That's really good for us. This card is not that face punishing. I guess 1 net damage could do something. So let's put that in archives. And we probably want to put this in the remote. Oh, no, this one in the remote. Just because we can fast advance a 5-3 if we draw it. And if they like put a lot of their energy running this, it's fine. It's totally fine. City Surveillance isn't in this deck, spoiler. So they're just gonna draw up. We're not playing best defense, so like this Data Leak reversal is gonna go uncontested for a long time as long as they can clear the tag. The condition to clearing the tag is that they have more money than us, so things like hedge funds are really good. Obviously things like high risk investment are really good. On the land doesn't matter. A lot of people think that Jemison is a kill deck or a mid-season deck just because there was a good deck list of the week about that. This card's also really good. Oh, 2 of them is not great. We just need agendas. We're running 1 fast track, but it's not going to do it. And I think we can start advancing ice. If we advance this, we might not think it's, we probably actually want to make this end the run. I doubt we need 2 of these, and we already have best defense. I don't know, this is going to be rough. If we just like drew a 5-3 there, we'd be golden, because I don't think they can contest this. And then we can chain, like we can start fast advancing other agendas. Even if we draw an Atlas and they can't contest this remote, we can start fast advancing other cards. I know they are probably running Blackfowl, and they're probably running Source. So it's going to be an issue. Like, we need to go as fast as possible. And this is the reason why you put 2 pieces of ice here. We probably want 2 pieces of ice on HQ as well, so we don't get vamped. Jackson's obviously good. This could be lethal at some point. No, with On the Lam, it's kind of not great. So let's put this on HQ, advance this up. This is good because it also makes them think that we have agendas in HQ. Yeah, this seems useless. We can, in theory, like, sacrifice a 3-pointer to do 8 damage, which might be able to kill through an on the lamb in some, like, really lucky cases. We'll see. Access to global sex, more link. If they're playing more link, they're actually, like, that seems counterintuitive with the data leak reversal. They also don't have money to put down their program, so I think we're good. Just like we need top deck and agenda. We have a lot of these. Come on, give us a 5-3. Yeah, it's probably worth doing. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, let's do this. So, advance. None of this stuff is automated, so we have to RFG this from the game, putting us as 1 agenda points. Counters. Oh, I think we overdid this. So counter 3. Sorry. Goofed the ordering. Because this should have had another counter on it, and we can save a click. Judge. No problem. Alright, and we can score this, which is good because it gives us money. And then money is really important. None of these other cards are that good. I think we could also probably afford to draw now. Quarantine Systems is okay, but it's not that good when we only have a 2-pointer scored. Like, drawing into another agenda is probably the best thing we can do because we can jam it. If they can't contest this server, like basically almost any agenda we can draw. Any 3-2 we can fast advance. So install advance would score us an Atlas with no tokens on it. I don't know if we even res this. I don't think there's a point. They're making single axes. Oh, they do have turning wheel. Yeah, well, they'll chase us. That's fine. And with Link and Bad Pub, like, they're just gonna get a free access here, so we just need another piece of ice. I'm not gonna care to contest that. That's the thing, we didn't draw agendas. They're all in R&D, which is really bad. And if they, like, see the top of R&D every turn, we're not gonna draw an agenda. Oh, John Messinori's cute, too. But we're not gonna draw an agenda, so we're not gonna be able to score out. Luckily, they can only make 1 impactful turn, run a turn. Another data folding down again. Programs aren't showing up. They're only on no credits. This is going to help us a lot. We can also put Jackson down and like just draw up madly with it, which we probably have to do. Veritas is like only so good. Yeah, I think we're going to blow 1 Jackson to drawing up. Fuck. For real? Let's get this on R&D. They can trash it. We can always bring it back. They might be running a current. Like, it's not impossible for them to be running a current, so we'll just keep one of those. They can run and trash this for 3. I'm not going to use it, because I want to draw agendas. I don't care about this stuff. They can just, like, free run here to draw with John Messinori, which we could stuff, but none of these cards are that great. Actually, Hedge Fund's pretty good, but we want... this one I don't think we res. Just because they're not getting turning wheel counters. Man, I don't care about that. So they're basically getting free card draw every turn. In theory, like if we res it, the question is, oh, well now, if they use their Nexus, which they might not for a single net damage, I'd rather like wait until they put down an Overmind or something like that. Oh, man, my face is in front of everything. Clicking for credits. Let's top deck an Atlas. Let's go. Fuck. Hostile takeover, we can still score out a hand. Let's do it. So server 2, advance, which puts another counter on it, which is kind of cool. So that's good. Don't think we need more of these. I'm not actually sure we need friends in high places. We do need ways to forfeit agendas. And we've gone through 3 of them. I think we're running 5 in the deck. If we do get like a corporate sales team, sorry, like a corporate town up, we might just win the game. That's kind of the best thing we have going for us right now. Either that or like top decking a 5-3, which sounds like pretty sweet. Yeah, I think, yeah, that probably goes. They can now afford to trash the Jackson. Whatever, we'll let them have it. 2, 3. Yeah, if we just draw 5-3, we're in a really good spot. Running HQ here. We can afford this. If they Nexus through this, good. Now they can't like contest R&D. They might just lose a click here and end the run and then like run archives or something like that. We'll see. Okay, whatever, you can have it. 2 bad pub. Like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 link. It's not gonna be hard to do something. They did jack out though, so they took a tag. That's good for us. And there's the Citadel Sanctuary, which again they have 5 links, so they're basically be removing tags for free. And now they start data leak reversaling us. Run Jackson, they trashed us for no money, and we did throw out our friends in high places. So now this is going to be all about the lucky top decks. I guess because they are running, yeah. I guess we have to use this. Just because they are running data leak. So getting cards on our deck is probably good because they can mill now twice. Oof. Let's see. Just get us a 5-3 and we're good to go. Corporate Town also good to go. So we lost an Atlas and we lost a 5-3. Fuck. Oh, and they're like we can just boost this. Trace. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they have 5 links, so they can make it up to 9. Thinking, and we can get rid of the data leak reversal, not permanently, considering that the swordsman, but like, yeah, they might be overextending here. Just need to make sure we do our math right here. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they can boost this to 9. It's trace 1, so we can pay 10. And that'd be, no, if we pay 9, it's 10, and they have 4. So this goes through, right? 4. Gives us money for hedge fund. I think that goes through, and now we trash this. Okay. Fuck. And we need an end to run here. We also could just, like, I think what we do is we play this, trash the DLR, and we have to put a Jackson on the table just so that we can save our agendas. Are they playing Rumor Mill? Who knows? Maybe. And now they need to get another DLR off, which is a problem that our swordsman doesn't actually do much. Like, if this was an end to run, we'd be in an okay spot. No, but they just nexus it. Like, we just need 2 end to runs. And then we can actually probably keep them out. Running here, gonna 100% use that. We just need to draw these agendas. And like scoring this is also obviously really good. Because less fast advance. I think money is probably the best thing, just so we can contest traces. Okay. We also denied him a John Masonori card draw. They also still have a tag, but they're probably going to remove it this time around. We can't really afford to boost into it too much. We also play Paywall just so we get money off their Jackson Clare runs, but that's exactly why you don't do it. It's because of employee strike. That's really fine. I guess it's not entirely fine. If we draw an Alice, we're in the good. We're in the good. And they cleared the tag. They actually respected it. Okay. Let's draw. Fuck. Let's draw. This might be worth playing on its own in server 2 and forfeiting an agenda just so that we can like really hurt them. Because if they don't have John Masonori, they can't fail this trace anymore because they have 5 link. That's kind of the best thing we've got going for us. So do we forfeit one of these? How many agendas are left in the deck? 2, 1, 1, 1. The other option is putting this on archive so they can't put down day leak reversal. I don't think we have to do this right now. Let's just play this current to get rid of their current. Yeah, it's probably okay too. Ice Wall's good. To double ice archives. Trickle 8's good because there's a lot of ways we can win, and if we're going to res Corporate Town, we're probably going to get 2 advancements on a piece of ice anyways. Jackson's obviously really good. I think the worst is technically Ice Wall. We have other under in ice, but none of these cards, like, that one helps us win the least. Getting Corporate Town down is going to be really strong. Even if we don't use it to fast advance. Running the remote. Good thing that we have an Ice Wall. They're probably going to like go through this and then make us res the Spiderweb too, which is not the worst. Only cost them 2 to trash this. Oh, they just took a tag. That's cute. We haven't seen power taps yet too, which we can expect from this sort of deck. They also now know what kind of breaker they need, right? If they put down a barrier breaker, yeah, there you go. So now they can charge that remote. And so that's not going to be safe. Now I gotta move my face again. That's okay. I don't think we're going to use this spot ever. Click, click, click. And nothing is sacred anymore because they've just paid 2 for this. This one actually deals with Spiderweb really well. So we need to draw the agenda. Again, we could pay a lot of money, but we can't really afford it right now, so they'll remove the tag. That's fine. And now Corporate Town seems bad until we draw an Enigma, and even then, oh, Project Atlas, that's really good. That's actually really, really, really good. Oh, if only we had a way to forfeit an agenda, because right now we're just going to score this as a 3-2. Oh, we can do better. Oh, we can do better. 2 onto here. Advance, puts another token on it. Man, Trickleites might be the best card in this deck. I'm a huge fan. Then we got a use out of that before they trash it. And now we're at 5 points. So basically, if they can't win this turn, we win. If they don't play like Blackfile or something like that. Because we can tutor another 2-pointer and then play this, sacrifice this, and score. Oh no, because we sacrifice an agenda. We just need 2 advancement counters with a Trickleite, and we can kind of do it. Running here. Break Sherman. I don't think we need to res this anymore because they're just gonna get through it for free, so they can trash this for 2 credits. It's fine. We have another one. I think we just advance this. We'd also considering advancing this because that does make it harder for Sherman to deal with. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, we just need to score a 3-2. They're running here. This one I think we res. Because they're going to try and lock us here by seeing always the top cards of R&D. It doesn't really matter because we can tutor, but they're going to trace off of this one. And then they're probably going to end the run. I don't know. They could also just go through this because attack doesn't matter that much because they have Nexus. So maybe they will see here. And I think we just advance this 3 times. Fire. Nice. Gain money. Doing net damage. Doesn't really matter. They can prevent it? Oh yeah, they can with On the Lamb. Doesn't make sense right now. We got that, that's good. And they have a tag, which is not going to matter. They can access 2 cards if they'd like. This could be really bad. They can, in theory, access 2 3-pointers and win. I think we're in a good spot. I think we're in an okay spot. And they're accessing 2. Paywall Implement this gets 1. Cyberdeck's Virus Suite. Can't really fire that. They don't have viruses. They trash that. So. And they got that. Fuck. Shit. It's good for them. Okay. Still think we can pull this off. Another employee strike would be a problem. 100% would be a problem. Putting this in the remote too is also pretty good because if they don't deal with it, we can win the other way. So I think we can just install this, advance. We're not going to boost that. Oh man, we're 1 away from hitting the Sapper, which would have trashed this, would have been so good. Hopefully they run HQ. But I think we put this in server 1 so that they waste a click, and then we advance this. Then on our turn, we just pull the last Atlas, hopefully they don't get it, and then we trick a light to close the game if they don't play the Source or the Black File. We can also play Jackson in here, but I think this is better, because they'll probably trash this, because it seems like a problem. We can also advance HQ. This advancing this one doesn't matter. Advancing HQ might make them run HQ, which doesn't really, like, I'd rather them run HQ. This makes it seem like we're protecting HQ, and that's in theory where the game is. Well, not where the game is, but if they run it and hit the Sapper, that's also really good. So this is a bit of a diversion tactic, because doing that to R&D doesn't change anything if they just let it fire, unless we advance it 3 times. Good. Okay. Oh, if we res this, we're down onto 2 credits, which is enough to score. Maybe that's actually worth doing, unless they vamp us. Thinking. Okay, because if we res this, it's a 4. It puts us down to 2, and all we have to do is pull this, install, advance, trick a light, which is for 2 credits. So I think we can afford to res this. They could also break this for 4 credits, but I think it makes more sense to trace through it. Oh, they're paying 4. Okay. Well, that means they're probably going to run R&D, which again, if they get the last high-risk investment, so be it. And I think they have to trash this. Like, this seems like such a problem, and they do, which means they're probably not going to Nexus this turn. I think we might be able to squeak this one out. Credit. Double advance also kind of does good. They're going for it. Let's hit the Sapper. So, Security Nexus. No, you got that. Let's hit the Sapper. None of these cards I don't think matter. In theory, yeah. Yeah, they don't matter. That's fine. We got it. We got the Sapper. And they use their Nexus, so we're going to trash the Sherman. It's kind of what we wanted. It's not actually that impactful. They can also trash it, so, well, got rid of that. That's good. I think we just pulled it off. Trickleite's so good. So we could have done other things. Like, in theory, we can always, like, trade Hostile Takeover with Oberth in to get another, like, Project Atlas with a token on it. That's cool, too, but I think This probably was the easiest way to close the game. Like, there's a lot of flexibility in this deck, which is fantastic. Oh, they have 1 click left. Let's not pretend that we won. Okay, there we got it. Like, there's a lot of flexibility in this deck. And with 2 credits, Project Atlas, Server 2, Advance, and there's no... yeah, there's nothing to slow us down here. 2, and that is that. Good game. That was exciting. There's a lot of threats that we had to deal with there. Thanks for the game. Thank you. Man, I'm such a big fan of Jemison. Currently, even with the super limited card pool, because there's going to be a lot of support cards coming out in the near future, there are a lot of ways to do things. Like, we had... I don't know, I think I just bubble about this every time that we play Jemison on this channel, but with having Corporate Town, that's a huge venue of attack on certain decks. Like, if we could protect that, this deck probably can't do much. We have fast advance in multiple forms. I don't know. Traps doesn't work well against On the Lam, but there's a concept somewhere. Thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned. We have more games. A game generally, or a video at least, comes out every weekday night on this channel. Hopefully you enjoy those. Otherwise, live stream 8:45 Eastern. Hopefully drop by. We'd love to have you. Thanks for watching. Ciao.